that you shared about a potential reconciliation. We'll also look at how the energy is going to, play out between the two of you in the month of April, and then advice. So as always, all the tarot decks that I'm using and oracle cards are listed in the description box below. So let's see the overall energy for your Taurus, ex-Taurus, in April 2018 in regards to you and the relationship you shared. This is just a really high perspective, and then we'll break this energy down with the rest of the reading. So, we had a jumper. I love that. Ocean of eternal love, creativity, healing, and fertility. So this to me is saying that no matter what has happened or played out, whether your ex-Taurus wants you back or not, they really do love you. They really did love you. They're in a place of healing right now, whether they're healing themselves, trying to get on and move on from the relationship, or they're in a place of healing because they want to reconcile the relationship with you. Because we have creativity and fertility. So fertility is the birth of something new. There's new energy, new essence. This is water, new emotion inside of your ex-Taurus when it comes to you and the relationship that you guys shared with each other. Okay, but what this healing means is going to be different. So we're going to have to pull more cards to define this. And then you, since this is a general reading, decide, where you and your ex-Taurus fit in this energy. Okay? So let's pull a Cups card to see what the overall emotional energy is that your Taurus feels surrounding you and the relationship you guys shared during the month of April 2018. Where are they at emotionally? Okay, so we have the Three of Cups here. Again, this is some healing energy. This is not a negative card at all. But again, at the same time, it's kind of neutral in the sense of this could mean that, they're finally healing and moving on, so they're feeling good about, you and the relationship that you shared, and they're in a good place now. Or this could mean that for whatever reason in April, they're seeing the relationship and you in new eyes, and where they're seeing you as somebody, fun, and the relationship feels fun, and there's celebration, and there's excitement. Some of you, I almost wonder if there won't be a reconciliation between you and your ex-Taurus, because either if you are male, it's like she is pregnant, or if you are female and you're the ex of a Taurus, like you're pregnant with the Taurus's baby, and like you guys find that out, and that is what brings some of you guys back together. Now, this conception took place before April, okay? So this is already in the bag. If that message is for you, like it's already in the bag. And that's what this fertility and this Three of Cups is about. Like that is like, baby makes three, and that's what brings us back together. But again, this is kind of, we have to pull more cards to really understand, because obviously not all of you are reconciling because of a baby. It's just that, it's not a bad energy. It's actually more of a positive. So let's see what your ex-Taurus's mental energy is about you surrounding your relationship. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords here. This is one of two things. Either your ex-Taurus feels 100% screwed over by you, like you stabbed him in the back, like every which way. Now, whether that's true or not, like for some of you, that is the perception of your ex-Taurus. Now, for others of you, this could be where your ex-Taurus is really feeling like, the relationship, there is no going back. There's only like healing. We're at the end here. This is a 10. So let's pull a Flames card to get a bit more information. I don't know. It's like, and for some of you, because of this, it's like the hard times are finally over. Like, we're definitely moving on to a new chapter. There's healing here. Whether it's healing because you and your ex are making amends just to clear the air, or you and your ex are healing to get back together, or you and the ex Taurus, like, they're healing and moving on. It's about healing and letting go to transition into a different type of relationship. And just, there's just a lot going on here. So, yeah, man, I feel so split about this. Okay, so we have the 8 here. I feel so split. Like, on one level, it's like either your Taurus is finally at the place where they feel good about everything, even if really bad, heavy stuff went on, and they're moving on with their life. Or your Taurus, ex-Taurus, it's like you guys are finally getting to a place where you are healing the past and letting it go, and there's just this new excitement, this new energy, reinvigorating the relationship. Now, you'll know in April which side you fall on, because if your ex-Taurus is healing and moving on and letting you go, you're going to feel that. If you're ex-Taurus and you are trying to heal and work things out and let the past go, you're going to know that and feel that, right? So apply it how it fits, because that's what Case of the X is about, is really to help you see the energies at hand, what happened, what's going on, is there any viability to this, you know? So at least in the month of April 2018, your ex-Taurus is focused on healing, whether they are healing themselves to move on from you, or they're trying to heal themselves and heal the relationship with you for either reconciliation or just so that, you know, the air is clear. So I'm going to pull 3 cards here. This is going to be how your ex-Taurus feels about you during April 2018, how your ex-Taurus feels about the relationship you guys shared, and then how your ex-Taurus feels about communication or possible reconciliation with you in April 2018. So when it comes to the emotions that your ex-Taurus has for you specifically, it's very overwhelming for them. We do have this 10 of Swords, so I'm not surprised. So their emotions for you, like, they are having a hard time with them, whatever they're feeling. And that might be why they're really trying to seek some healing in April. How they feel about the relationship you shared: panicky, terrified, petrified, anxious. So the relationship that you guys had, like, when they think back on it, you know, it's interesting how he's drowning under the ocean here, and then this is ocean of eternal love. So again, it's like this overwhelmed card. I don't know what to do about this. I really don't know what to do. How they feel about a reconciliation with you, or, you know, talking to you about feelings and all of that, is vulnerable, defenseless, unprotected, helpless. So I don't know if they are ready to open up to you all the way. Honestly, guys, what I see here is your ex-Taurus was very hurt by you. On this reading, it's really hard to spin it the other way around. I know it's general, so it can go either way. But I will say the strongest energy in this reading, for those of you that have a Taurus X, is like they're very hurt. I don't know. It's just, and maybe you didn't even do anything. Maybe it's their past, and it's just, you know, something little happened between the two of you, and it was just too much, and it just triggered a lot of emotions. But your ex-Taurus, they feel good about you, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, it's a lot of emotion, it's a lot of energy. I just don't know. It's kind of what the vibe I'm getting here. So let's pull some cards to see why ex-Taurus feels like this relationship had to end, or why it's not together at this time. I just see a lot of green and blue in here, and so I'm feeling like a lot of emotion, a lot of water energy. Okay, so man, this card, I think in all the readings I've been doing, this has showed up once, but now we're in this case of the X, and this sucker is just coming out constantly. So we have wishing and success. So what I get with this is, some of you, your ex-Taurus may have dropped you to pursue their own, career or betterment of their self or something like that. And, that's why they see you guys not together. Or it's like you guys are in different places in life. Like, maybe one of you really has your crap together and the other one of you doesn't. And it's like, there's no longevity to us until you get it together. Okay, so with this card here, it's just like, no matter what I do, no matter how much I wish and pray and hope, there is no success to us. We can't get past this one particular problem, or I can't let something about the past go, or, it's just like, no matter what happens, we can't achieve success in a romantic relationship. That's where your Taurus is at. Now, whether you agree with that or not, that's where they're at. It's like you guys just butt heads no matter what. And that's why they feel the relationship is not together, or why you guys are apart. It's because no matter how hard you try or how hard they try, it's just like it doesn't work. They might not also, with this Three of Cups, see you now as just a good time, or they feel like you just see them as a good time. Okay, so this is how the energy is going to play out in the month of April. So there could be a conversation here because, ocean of love, but this I feel like is more about feelings, like to discuss things kind of from a different level. Because remember, Taurus feels vulnerable at the thought of getting back together with you. And then look at this, we have flirt. So you guys may talk, there may be some flirting, and I just want to say this, for those of you that have an ex-Taurus, if this is kind of the situation where Taurus is just kind of in and out of your life, then I really do feel like they just see you as a good time. If you haven't heard from Taurus for a while, and then all of a sudden here we are in April and you're hearing from Taurus again, it has probably a lot to do with the retrograde energy, and with flirt, they might be just trying for a hookup, okay? And with this, they may feel as though they've burned their bridges in the past by treating you that way, but because of this retrograde energy, they're going to try again, and that's what this vulnerability is about. They know they have a very high chance of being rejected by you if they've been just treating you like you are a good time. Okay, now to flip that the other way around, if you have been treating Taurus like they're just a good time and that you guys have been apart for a while, and now here this retrograde energy is being felt really strong inside of you, and you're like, maybe I want to try to reach out to Taurus, I don't know if you're going to be so well received, okay? So my best advice here with this energy is just keep things light. Don't try to make any final decisions with your ex-Taurus or anything, at least through retrograde. The energy is going to be weird, and I don't know. For some of you dealing with the Taurus, ex-Taurus, I just feel like they treat you like a good time, and they might try to come back in, and I don't know. So, or if you are somebody, yeah, look at that. I hope I can have a chance to tap that booty. I hope. Okay, so let's see what keeps you hanging on to this Taurus. Why you feel that you belong with this Taurus, or, whatever it is, the energy. Alright, so we have the Tower here. To me, this is like you and this Taurus had a really abrupt ending, and either in like maybe you're seeking closure, you don't understand everything that happened, or maybe you abruptly left this Taurus and you want to tell them, you want to explain to them why. So this to me is really just like unexpected things happening with no real closure. And like that's what's keeping you hanging on, it's just like what? Like you just never even saw it coming the end. Let's pull you some advice on how to handle these energies with your ex-Taurus. And I just have to say this, especially now with that tower. If you have an ex-Taurus who just seems to come in for booty, like, that's what it's about. It's just booty. Like, there's nothing else happening for this Taurus but booty, okay? And if you are somebody who you just keep trying to, like, go back to Taurus because you want some of their booty, I don't know that you're going to be so well received. In April, they might flirt with you, but they might call you out and be like, look, either you make this real or just be gone. Yeah, look at that. This is owl medicine. This is like seeing through all the BS with your intuition, with your psychic ability, just knowing. So I don't think games can be really played with Taurus. Or, if Taurus is trying to play games with you, it's just not going to happen. Not in April. The energy is just such that, no, we're going to see through everything. Alright, so Grandmother Earth, this is saying that to help you understand all of this, you need to ground yourself and connect yourself into Mother Earth. You're way too much up in your head. So this also expresses that just as, the earth provides you shelter, food, water, everything you need to survive, you need to provide that same type of home and space within your body for your soul, because you are essentially the earth for your soul, yeah? So this is saying, like, you really need to connect with the earth, ground yourself, and also, allow your own spirit to connect fully into your physical vessel. And it will just make everything much clearer. Like, I just feel like you're really in your head about this stuff with your ex-Taurus. Dream Traveler. So this is letting you know that if you are dreaming of your ex, that's because you guys are trying to work something out in, the subconscious realms there. Now, I can say for me, this whole last week, every single night, I don't even want my ex back. I actually feel pretty good about things with my ex, and I've been dreaming about him every single night. And so I'm going to assume that's like him trying to work something out inside of himself, because I feel pretty good. But, maybe I do have some subconscious stuff I need to release yet. I don't know. Nonetheless, this is saying that, in dream time, if you're dreaming about your ex, you guys are, meeting in that space. Also, before falling asleep, you can call upon the higher self of your ex and ask to meet in the dreamland so that you guys can work things out there if you guys just cannot work things out in the physical realm, okay? Sacred Mountain. This is saying that you're not seeing things with this Taurus X as they fully are. You've got to rise to a much higher perspective to fully understand and see everything, from A to Z. And this is actually really deep. This isn't just understanding your ex-Taurus and why they did what they did. It's like, well, why did this play out in my life the way it did? What does this mean for me? What does this mean for me moving forward? It's almost like you completely take yourself out of the human experience of the relationship you had with your ex-Taurus and rise above to a spiritual level and look at only the energies of everything, okay? And again, that's where you're going to find your information and how to, move forward in what you really do need to do with this ex-Taurus. So those are the messages that I've received for those of you that have a Taurus Ex. I hope that this has brought you some